everybody, welcome back to Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton. I think everything's good here. Okay. Alright, and we have a little recap here. We're starting a new chapter, so things are getting pretty intense. We arrived in the final room of the ruins, in which we found a most peculiar pedestal. We discovered that the pedestal was used to house the Bell of Ruin. As we discussed our findings and attempt to make sense of the inscription on the pedestal, Miss Cantabella ran away from us. I cannot be sure, but I believe her eyes briefly shone a faintly red color. Regardless, we must find her immediately. This is the beginning of Chapter 7, which is the end. Maybe.
Where's Espella? Where could she be?
There's no sign of her at all.
This is very strange. I've a feeling we're the only ones around.
Huh? Professor, look at this! Look! It's a new story!
That means that the parade has already taken place.
Anyway, let's read it!
The final story. At the appointed place of ending as twilight fades to darkness, the weaver of the story will meet the Great Witch for the first and final time. The concluding scene will glow in the flames of great magic as the teller of the story is silenced forever. This evening, at the final witch trial, the legendary Great Witch will be consumed by her own flames. The town, finally freed from the shackles of the story and witchcraft, will bathe in the morning light of a new dawning day. The new town will be aglow with freedom from the past and fresh hope for the future. Does that mean what I think it means? No way, that can't be. Is this what that great witch meant? Whatever the case, let's find Espella before panic spreads throughout the town. We should probably split up, if only we had some leads. The appointed place of ending. Perhaps this is referring to the town square, at which the parade always ends. While the teller of the story can mean none other than Espella's father. As for being silenced forever, this is almost certainly an indication that he will lose his life. In that case, Professor, the chances of Espella being at the town square are pretty high, right? Indeed, Mr. Wright. Let's head to the square and find her. It looks like everyone in town is here. It would appear that they all wish to see the final story with their own eyes. Professor, about this final story. Why would that great witch Bezella show up tonight, of all nights? I've been wondering the same thing. She has never once shown herself before now. Perhaps the power of the story is such that even the actions of the great witch are subject to its control. And one more thing. Why in the world would the storyteller write his own death into the story? Indeed, there appear to be quite a few mysteries contained within this final story. Although I suggest we don't dwell on them for the time being. I agree. First things first. Let's find Espella. You better hide now, because I know you can't win. You know you can't win. Can too, and I won't hide. You'll be crispy bacon in no time. Just accept it. Well, not. You'll see. I will become a knight, and I'll say enough. I say I'll protect you. I'll protect you. Come on, as a little chicken like you, supposed to protect me from Bezella. Just watch me. Okay. The parade was totally different this time. Inquisitor Darklar was nowhere to be seen, and Inquisitor Barnum looked so agitated. Not only that, but they said this is going to be the last story. What is to become of us all from here on? How are we ever going to find Espella with all these people about? Oh, look over there. It's the storyteller.
And now, the time is upon us. The time of release from the curses of witchcraft and the story. The legendary Bezella will appear before us, and the story of the longest night will begin. Prepare yourselves for the dramatic climax.
But that means we'll lose our storyteller.
But why will he be sacrificed?
There is no reason for sorrow. My stories are no more than a peek at the caprice and irony of unfolding fate. We are all being carried along on the vast and irresistible sea of chance. I am no more than one person in the sea of people who are here tonight. No more and no less.
Oh, storyteller!
Storyteller! Don't stop writing our story!
This isn't good. It's getting dark already. Remember what the story said? That the appointed place of ending as twilight fades to darkness. And we still haven't found Espella yet. Hey, look at that! Someone's at the top of the tower! What? At the top of the tower? Look, Nick, someone's definitely up there.
Look, everyone! The great witch Bezella has finally appeared. The time has arrived. This story will come to an end.
That must be her! Can it really be?
The great witch Bezella!
Here and now, my life will surely come to an end. The great witch Bezella will be apprehended, and true peace will come to this town.
Glowworm!
So she can summon the dragon? Explosion was a nice touch.
No, Luke!
Mr. Wright, there, follow me. Oh.
Espella.
So you were the great witch Bezella after all! A truly terrifying witch who would even attack her own father!
Get up! Get up and stand before us, great witch Bezella!
Espella. It can't be Espella. There's no way. Espella, you alright? Espella? Are you okay, Espella? Let's just keep saying her name. Espella? 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 She seems to be wide awake, but she's not responding. I don't get it. What happened here? Ah. Hey, it's Eve. Eve, were you with Espella this whole time? Can you tell us what happened here? Oh yeah, he can talk to animals, that's right. What did she say, Luke? Nothing. She didn't tell me a thing. Will you people keep your distance? I can't have you getting close to the Great Witch Bezella. Until the commencement of the final trial, this girl is to be handed over to the Knights of the Inquisition. Take her away. Sir. Hey, don't you dare lay a finger on her. Surely you must have seen her just now. Tell me, did she or did she not summon a great big fire dragon? But you can't say for sure that Espella is a witch. That's right, someone might have knocked her out and brought her here against her will. That's ridiculous. We vigilantes were the first ones at this tower. And when we arrived, this girl was the only person present. Any one of us would swear to it on her honor as a knight. Things are not always as they might appear. You have yet to investigate the scene of the incident, have you not? There's no need. It's obvious beyond a shadow of a doubt what transpired here. Go on, get a move on. Take that girl away before she regains consciousness. Well, sir, there seems to be some commotion downstairs. What? Take your hands off that young girl. I'm family. Hey, you, cease. You lot just keep your grubby meat hooks off me little Espella. Ah, boss. Oh, yeah, Phoenix. You let this woman up here. Remove her immediately. Don't you lay a hand on me. Take that. What was that? White powder? That's my very finest white flour. Be thankful for that, you whippersnapper. Why, you impotent bread-baned baker. Go ahead and draw that sword at your own risk, Sonny. I'll show you a thing or two. The rolling pin is mightier than the sword. Don't you have anything better to do than intimidate defenseless women? You dork in a tin can? What is it with you people? I understand how you two feel, but may I ask you both to calm down a little? Professor, we are the only ones who can discover the truth and save Espella. Professor's right. We have to keep our cool and carefully plan our next move. I know, Phoenix. And to think, the Phoenix I once knew could barely even pan his next loaf of bread. If you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. Then why couldn't you just leave peacefully in the first place? Espella, I still believe in you, my dear girl. Take the girl away. That means now. I'm afraid, sir, that won't exactly be completely possible at the present time, sir. What now? A moment ago, that new recruit got carried away and locked at the entrance. Currently, no one is able to leave the tower, sir. What did you say? That idiot of a new recruit did what? We've been ordered to take this girl to the interrogation room as soon as possible. The trial of the Great Witch is tonight. The appropriate arrangements are already underway in the square. We don't have time for this. Sorry, sir, I'll go and hang that new recruit up by his heels. Shh, we're leaving now, and that's that. Bring the witch here to me. Looks like they took Espella away with them. That makes my blood boil. Having to stand here and watch her get dragged away like that. We must bide our time, Luke. Don't worry. Time for action will come. Although at present, this place is still in complete turmoil. Look, there are vigilantes and knights running all over the place. That oversized rust bucket said the trial will be held tonight, didn't he? Indeed. That would seem to be the case, according to the storyteller's story, at least. If he's dead now, why do they have to follow the story? Honestly, though, who knows what will happen this time? Is Espella the Great Witch Bezella? I simply cannot comprehend it. Storyteller, can this really be a suitable ending to the story you have written? As a father, how can you possibly subject your own daughter to a fate such as this? Inquisitor Barnum, we have the Great Witch in custody. You took your time, did you not? How long is it now since the incident? Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. It took longer than expected on account of these incompetent vigilantes. They've only just handed her over to us. Your excuses do not interest me. You realize that according to the story, the trial of the Great Witch must convene this evening, do you not? Yes, sir. Arrangements for the setting up of the special outside court have commenced. I wanted to gain as much information as possible before the proceedings began. There's little time left, so get going. Yes, sir. You heard the Inquisitor Witch. Get moving. Stop. Do not treat the accused like that. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. But, sir, this girl's accused of... I know very well what she's accused of, but for the time being, that is precisely what she is. Accused, not guilty. Inquisitor Barnum, this girl is not a witch until she has been pronounced guilty. Treat her with respect. That is an order. Yes, sir. Espella Cantabella. I would like to hear the truth from you. Are you really the Great Witch Bezella? Go and prepare for questioning. I should be along shortly. It won't be necessary. Inquisitor Darklaw, what did you just say? I said that will not be necessary. You see, this evening you'll not be the one standing in court. Well, what is the meaning of this? Who then? Who will stand in court? For the trial of the Great Witch Bezella, surely it is only fitting that the High Inquisitor herself prosecute. You're not saying. I'm saying that I will be filling the role of Inquisitor in tonight's trial. Is that understood, Barnum? High Inquisitor, what are you planning? I'm not sure I quite follow. What are you implying? I followed after you, and my pursuit led me into a mysterious forest. Upon doing so, I witnessed a most unusual scene. Several mysterious robed figures surrounding a character whom they referred to as the Great Witch. The Great Witch hiding behind that masked exterior was none other than you, High Inquisitor Darklaw. My Inquisitor, how very interesting. And where, may I ask, is your proof of this? Proof? Well, did you not even remove the mask to confirm the identity of that person? Well, I was unable to confirm anything. Thanks to a use of witchcraft, I was robbed of consciousness. Is that so? In that case, Barnum, I'm afraid I will have to treat what you just said as treason. And treason against the High Inquisitor means treason against the storyteller. You there. Yes, m'lady. Escort Zacharias Barnum to the dungeon for his crime of treason. Yes, m'lady. On second thought, he may prove a handful for the likes of you men alone. I shall come along and assist your escort. Now ready the horses. Yes, sir. I mean, m'lady. Wait right here, Barnum. We're taking you into immediate custody. I do not believe it. I will not believe it. I cannot believe that Espella Cantabella is the Great Witch Bezella. Feels like he's about to bust into a show tune. Blast of all the times. Inquisitor Barnum, please know that it pains me to restrain the great defender of Labyrinthia. There's no need to apologize. I am aware that you're only doing your duty. But, sir...
Constantine, what are you doing here, boy? My faithful companion, Constantine. I'm sorry to say, it appears that your master has reached the end of his career. A great task has befallen me, but now I shall be unable to complete it. It's such a pity.
If only I could talk to animals and tell you what to do.
This is pitiful. The once great Inquisitor Barnum, conveying words of remorse to his faithful dog.
Huh?
And what, may I ask, was this great task of which you spoke?
That's simple. To find the truth.
The truth?
Until I met Sir Blue Knight and Sir Dark Hat, the question hadn't occurred to me. Is Espella Cantabella really the Great Witch Bezella? Why would the storyteller write a story in which his own daughter is executed? I, Zacharias Barnum, as a defender of this town, must know the truth behind this.
I'll tell you one thing, Inquisitor Barnum. I'll tell you why you are unable to find the truth.
What is the reason?
There is one thing which, despite your great ability, you lack.
Something I lack.
What you lack is resolve.
What do you mean?
In order to find out the truth, you went to great lengths in following me to the woods. I don't reproach you for that. You felt it was your duty as a knight. But that's also the problem, Inquisitor. Why could you not go to such lengths when it came to doubting the storyteller himself?
That's crazy. It's not right for a knight to question the integrity of his lord and master.
And so you failed. Your knightly pride was your critical flaw.
Huh? Critical flaw?
That tower, the one in which the storyteller lives. Perhaps the truth you were seeking could have been found in the small room at the very top of that tower.
What are you saying?
In any case, at this stage of the game, it's too late to do anything. So I suggest you assign your unfinished task to that faithful dog of yours.
Huh?
Very well then, Zacharias Barnum. It's time to go. From this evening, you'll be spending your time in a damp, dark place, deep underground. It might be a good opportunity for you to cool that hot head of yours.
Phew, finally made it out of that tower. I second that feeling. For a moment there, I wondered if we'd make it out safely. There's probably not much time until Espella's trial begins. I say we look around for clues, so we at least have something to go on. Indeed, that sounds like a wise suggestion. However, if it's all right with you, I'd like to take charge of this particular investigation, Mr. Wright. Sure, no problem, but what about you, Professor? Me? Why, there is a place of particular interest I would like to investigate. The place you'd like to investigate? Where's that, Professor? Ah, Constantine. Whoa, where the heck did he come from? Constantine looks rather worked up. Could something be the matter with him? I don't know, I'll ask him and see. Ah, good idea, Luke. Oh, surely not. What is it, my boy? You look like you've seen a ghost. What did the little guy say? He said his master, Inquisitor Barnum, has been relieved of his duties. You mean Inquisitor Barnum is no longer Inquisitor Barnum? But why? Apparently, he's been branded a traitor for treason against the storyteller. Barnum? A traitor? How very peculiar. This all happened rather too hastily for my liking. If that's true, then who's going to take his place as the prosecutor in the trial this evening? Well, according to Constantine, that would be High Inquisitor Darklaw herself. High Inquisitor Darklaw. It would appear this incident has taken a further turn for the dramatic. It would be wise to attend our respective investigations without further delay. Just a moment, Professor. It seems Constantine wants to tell us something else. I'd be very interested to hear anything you wish to add, Constantine. It appears he'd like... Oops. Wrong voice. It appears he'd like to show us the way. Show us the way? Show us the way to where? He wants us to show us the way to the Storyteller's Tower. Storyteller's Tower? Why there? According to Constantine, there should be a vital clue up there. A vital clue? Oh ho, this is most fortuitous. Huh? Professor? It just so happens that when I said there was a place I wished to investigate, that tower is precisely where I meant. You're kidding. For the time being, everyone's attention is focused on the town square. So perhaps it might just be possible to enter the tower while it's not being quite so heavily guarded. At least I presume that may be the case. You may have just found a chink in their armor, Professor. Isn't that the tower where Espella used to live when she was just a kid? What kind of clue do you think could be hiding up there? Maybe the clues lie in Espella's past. Constantine says he knows a shortcut. It can lead us straight to the storyteller's tower. Follow me, Sir Top Hat, he said. Mr. Wright, I suggest we split up into 2 groups. Okay, Professor, be careful up there. Don't worry, I shall be sure to return armed with that vital clue. We'll be waiting for you. In the meantime, we'll make sure we're armed and ready for the trial. Mr. Wright, within the final story was written the following. The town, finally freed from the shackles of the story and witchcraft, will bathe in the morning light of a new dawning day. The new town will be aglow with freedom from the past and fresh hope for the future. If this story is to have the finale that has been promised, Espella, too, will bathe in the morning light of that new dawning day. I'm with you on that, Professor. Let's work together and make it happen. Farewell for now, Mr. Wright. Come on, Luke. Right you are, Professor. Come on, Constantine. Show us the way. Alright, let's start by investigating the scene of the crime. We've only got a few hours until the trial starts. That doesn't give us much time. Let's go, Maya. Right. I'm sure the professor will bring us back something we can work with. Let's be sure to hold up our end of the bargain. You got it, Nick. What is it, Maya? It's Espella. Her eyes are all funny again, like last time. Like last time? Yeah, like they were back in London. I mean, it's like she's completely spaced out again. Now that you mention it, it's almost like she was being controlled by some kind of drug or magic back then. Nuh-uh, no way. This is just downright disgusting. We can't let them get away with this. Yeah, we're definitely on the same page there, Maya. Come on, let's get started. You said it. I'm serious as a heart attack, Nick. Alright. Let's start investigating. Figures, there's still a ton of people around. Well, considering what happened, I guess it's only natural. There seem to be fewer knights, though. Nick, look out! Make way, make way! Ah! Ouch! You wimp! How could you be sent flying by a little bump like that? Oh, excuse me. So he knocks me over and I get yelled at? Yeah, that's fair. I've got to say, Nick, I think you just set a new record for the most super dramatic fall ever. Oh, come on, Maya. What do you expect when someone in a metal suit bumps into someone with a cloth suit? What are you two doing here, anyway? This area's supposed to be off limits to the likes of you. Well, you see, we're the ones defending Espella Cantabella. Ho, ho, ho! Then you must be the Sir Blue Knight that all the town is talking about. He sure is. Bluest knight in all the land. That's right. I'm the Blue Knight. You look a little green for a knight, if you ask me. Thanks. Well, feel free to investigate the area. Over in the square, they're setting up the special outside court to be used in the upcoming trial. The vigilantes are spread thin guarding this, so do your best to keep out of the way. Oh, there he goes. You know, Nick, you're becoming quite the celebrity around here. I'm not sure celebrity is the right word. What's up, Nick? Looks like that vigilante that ran into me just dropped something. What is that? Looks like some kind of patrol record for the guards. Patrol record? Judging by what's written here, it looks like they've been taking turns guarding this bell 24/7. You mean they've been guarding it around the clock? Why would they do that? Beats me, but the important thing here is the fact that it was under close guard at the time the incident took place. Oh right, so I guess it would have been just impossible to stroll through the front door, huh? Exactly. Anyway, might be a good idea to hold on to these for now. So anyway, where are we? Oh right, off to see the crime scene. Better have a look before another dork in a tin can shows up. like they've left the crime scene completely untouched. Yeah, even that flower the boss threw at them is still all over the place. So they completely missed this shiny, sparkly thing that's shining and sparkling. Still can't believe she took on a bunch of fully armed vigilantes. With only a bag of white flour and a rolling pin, too. Just goes to show you how much Patty cares for Espella, huh? Of course she does. After all, Espella's like family. And that's another reason we just have to rescue Espella, Nick. That's right. And what are we waiting for? Let's bust out the magnifying glass and get this search on the road. Now let's check this shiny thing out. Look at this. It's a pendant. Another strap seems to have broken. Wait, I know this. It's Espella's pendant. I knew I'd seen it somewhere before. Anyway, we should pick it up before one of those dorks sees it. Come on, Nick, quickly. Just pop it in your pocket. Okay, I'm on it already. I wonder what this is. Looks like a robe to me. A robe? Say, this reminds me of the robes those weirdos in the Eldritch Woods were wearing. Come on, Nick, try it on, try it on! You gotta be kidding. This thing's drenched from all the rain. Besides, it's covered in that flour Patty threw all over the place. Yeah, I guess you're right. It does look pretty beat up, huh? And that flour's not coming off easily. It's all stuck to the wet robe. Maybe fingerprints are on it? I know, I can't put my finger on it, but there's something weird about this robe. Weird? Remember when we first arrived here? I could swear there was nothing like this lying around, was there? I'm not really sure, but I sure don't recall seeing it. This robe's pretty big. It looks like it would fit someone my size. I guess that means it can't be Espella's, since she's small and aerodynamically built, like yours truly. Anyway, it may provide a useful clue. Let's make a record of it for now. Hey, get that soggy thing away from me. Oh boy. Hey, this looks like a floor plan in the tower. Hey, you're right. I don't remember seeing it here before. Guess the vigilantes must have been using it for their investigation and left it behind when they hurried off. Good thing they're so sloppy. According to this floor plan, there's a bell on the floor above this one. Well, it is a bell tower. It'd be kind of strange if there wasn't a bell. Yeah, but there's no sign of any ladder leading up to the next level. Or even a step ladder. Does that mean the bell can't be rung? Anyway, Nick, this floor plan could be useful. Hurry up and stash it in your pocket. Maya, I hate to think of what you have stashed away in that spirit medium's outfit. It's called being indecisive, Nick. Come on, we're doing this for Espella, remember? Well, yeah, I hadn't exactly forgotten. What's this? A control panel? I wonder what it's for. If it's a control panel, shouldn't there be a lever or a button or something? Wait a sec, what's that? There seems to be some kind of recess here. Looks like something fits inside of it. Hey, nice catch, Maya. That recess. I've seen something shaped like that before. Ah, this is the shape of the Espella's pendant. You're right, it is Espella's pendant. I knew I'd seen that shape before. But why? Why would her pendant fit inside this recess? Don't ask me. Spirit channeling, supernatural possession, those are things I know, Nick. Well, seeing about as we don't know, there's only one way to find out. Let's slot it in there and see what happens. Okay, calm down. Guess there's no harm in trying.
Hold it!
Hold it right there, so suspicious Blue Knight. Who, me? Yes, you. What exactly are you up to? We're just, carrying out our investigation. Ah, you can't fool me. A thing you just picked up. A thing that even as we speak, you're attempting to conceal in your pocket. What is it? Oh, you mean this little thing? It's, well, I guess you'd call it a pendant. It's, Absolutely nothing to do with that whole crazy incident just now. I swear Nick's attorney badge on him. Enough! I saw it. I saw all of it. Every single move, from beginning to end, including just now. That's right, there's just one piece of evidence I was looking forward to coming back and picking up myself. I saw it too, me 3, me 4. Now then, hand over that important piece of evidence, now! Ah, shoot. No, Espella's pendant. Snatched away from us, just like that. I must report to this to the High Inquisitor immediately. Me 2, me 3, me 4. There they go with Espella's pendant. I was totally planning on giving it back to her the next time I saw her. But more than that, I so wanted to try fitting that pendant into the recess in the panel. What now? No way is that panel there just for decoration. Better add it to my items for future reference. Attention everyone. The preparations of this evening's special outside courtroom have now been completed. Summon the High Inquisitor. It's time we prepared for the trial. Each and every citizen shall no doubt wish to bear witness to this evening's trial. Overcrowding is to be anticipated. All officers to their stations. Let's help this final court session find a proud place within Labyrinthia's history. Nick! Looks like we're out of time, Maya. I guess that's the end of the investigation. You think we'll be alright? Did we really have time to finish? We did what we could with the time we had. Let's go. I have a feeling Espella is going to be moved to the defendant's waiting room soon. You know, Nick. What? I've been thinking. It's no accident that you and I found ourselves in Labyrinthia. Maya, the reason we're here is for the trial tonight. I know what you mean. I think so too. And I'm sure Professor Layton and Luke feel the same way. I just know they'll bring back a clue or two to save Espella. Yeah, you're right. That means we've got to give this trial everything we've got, Maya. Okay, Nick, let's do this thing. You bet. We'll do our very best. We'll do what we do best and fight for the very end, for Espella. Good thing it's over. My voice is giving out. Alright, so that's the first half of this chapter. I was able to plow my way through it. A lot of dialogue scenes in that one. But yeah, we'll collect some more evidence next time and then move on to the trial. So join us on Friday for more of this. Tomorrow we have more Thimbleweed Tower. If you like this, then Thimbleweed Tower will probably be up your alley. It's another kind of detective story. And then on Tuesday and Thursday we have more Pizza Tower. Not really sure what I'm going to be doing on Wednesday yet, but I'll have something. So, yeah. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time.